Hi there. So, in this article, we're talking about what to buy and what not to buy. If you've gone to any of the bigger, box stores or whatever, you've walked down the aisle at Target and you've seen all this potty training stuff, it can feel really overwhelming. The fact is, there's a lot of stuff out there, but a lot of it you don't need. And we're minimalists around here at the Potty Academy, so we've figured out exactly what is worth your money and what really isn't. Now, keep in mind, a lot of this stuff too is marketed to cater towards our fears, right? So there's a lot of stuff that helps us think that, oh, if I buy that, it'll make this process a lot easier. Well, that's not really the case. So again, we've done a lot of the research through our own experience training our own children, as well as what we've learned from talking to experts as well. So starting with what you should spend money on, what is worthy of your time. And when I say spend money too, what I mean is get the item. So that might be, yes, buying it brand new, or maybe you can borrow it from like a neighbor, friend, family member too. But number one, it can be really helpful to have a potty chair. So if you have space in your bathroom, definitely consider getting one of these. This is a child-sized potty, so it can make your child feel like it's meant for them, it's their potty, and they feel a lot safer getting on it as opposed to maybe trying to climb up to the bigger potty. Now, that being said, if you don't have space for it, or you're like, I really don't want to dump out a potty chair, you can totally get a potty seat. Sometimes it's called a potty reducer. It's basically an insert that sits in your toilet, so the big toilet. So you'll need to have a step stool as well, just so your child can plop up on there. And you'll also want to get, this is a fun part, you'll want to pick out some really awesome underwear. And if you want to use that as a way to get your child excited, definitely do that. So take them to the store, let them pick out their favorite princesses, action figures, whatever have you, just some panties or underwear that are going to make them excited about saying goodbye to diapers. Now, some other things you want to consider are getting some potty books. We have a list of really awesome potty books. Definitely check that out. Or you can also just browse on Amazon or other book stores as well. But look for some books that your child can hold, maybe even read while they're on the potty, that helps them just grasp some concepts that maybe feel a little more relatable if it's an animal sitting on the toilet or their favorite character, as opposed to you constantly telling them what to do. Some other useful things, just more necessities, are flushable wipes. I can't tell you how beneficial that is, especially because things can get a little messy sometimes. And also a waterproof mattress. You probably actually already have one, but if you don't, this is really helpful in case or when you start training your child to sleep without a diaper through the night. And finally, just another fun little thing you can do is get like a kid-friendly soap dispenser. So you can get something super fun, even in one of their favorite characters again, just something that's super easy for them to use on their own so they can complete the whole potty experience independently or as independently as possible. Now, things you don't need to get. So again, there's a lot of stuff that you can spend money on, but you don't have to get a lot of stuff. And one of those things that a lot of sites might tell you to do is buy potties for every room in your house. Don't do that. Just get one and then take the potty with you. So if your child's going to be on the ground floor all day, put the potty in your bathroom nearest where they're playing. And then if they go upstairs at night for sleeping or whatever, just haul it with you. You don't need to have like 4 or 5 potties. Same thing with potty charts. So we have found, just kind of in our own experience, that potty charts aren't that helpful. However, if your kid is like super into it, by all means go for it. It's just kind of what our experience showed, that it wasn't the most engaging thing for our children. The other thing is training underpants and pull-ups. We find that your child's probably going to do just fine going from diapers to underwear, but again, it's totally your comfort level. Sometimes pull-ups just end up being a glorified diaper anyway, so we found that maybe it's really not necessary. And toilet targets, that's another one. So this is for you boy parents out there. Toilet targets are something that help your kid aim when they're standing up. You can spend money on those plastic little devices, or you can just throw a Cheerio in, throw goldfish, and that's super fun too. Finally, splash guards aren't really necessary either. One thing you can do instead is just teach your child how to go to the bathroom without making a big mess. They're probably going to make a big mess in the beginning, but part of potty learning is just trying to keep the mess down. Okay, so that is what we have kind of rounded up as what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy. If you've run across something that's super awesome, please drop a comment below or join in on our community page. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.